And you're locked in with me, BB Davis for BB Loves Sports, with sports and gaming is Exquisite Fusion. Welcome everybody to the live stream. Live streaming the Florida Beach Bowl. We're live, everybody, and this is the first bowl for the conferences of CIAA and the SIAC. We're into the second half, and I want to welcome everybody to the live stream. Now, I want to get some technical difficulties out the way, everybody. If you are going to the official Florida Beach Bowl website, they do have a link, and for some people, including ourselves, the link was not working. If you are an app person like we are, you have a lot of apps that benefit you, okay? So the beneficial apps like NBC Sports, they said, where this bowl is being broadcast, we're already on, just like a lot of other people who are contacting us and they could not get on. So as technical people, and what you're looking at, go on over to HBCU Plus. You don't need to sign up for anything. Hit the link and you're live. So welcome to our live stream. This is a bowl that is in its inaugural stage, and I love it. I am a Smithite, and you have two incredible teams from two incredible conferences playing tonight in Fort Lauderdale. That is Fort Valley State University Wildcats and Johnson C. Smith Golden Bulls. We're in the second quarter, and we're going to listen to some of their live broadcasting. Coach Sean Gibbs is a head coach for Fort Valley State, and Coach Maurice Flowers is head coach for Johnson C. Smith University. I am so proud of these conferences because, you know, you have the MEAC conference and the SWAC. They have the MEAC SWAC Challenge, and they also have the Celebration Bowl, which will be happening on Saturday. All right, so let's get into this game. We got 4 minutes left into the second quarter. And oh my gosh, girl. Fort Valley State, to be clear, is leading 9-0. The inaugural game is really important here because it showcases the beauty of how conferences can come together and make things happen. So for the inaugural, we have a lot of people that traveled to Fort Lauderdale. And so safe travels back to your own destinations. We have the Carolina Panthers showing love and support to Johnson C. Smith University Golden Bulls. So we wish everyone the best. And now we're going to get into the game. Get those semantics out the way. All right, so we're at 1st and 10. Getting down to the 3-minute mark. Fort Valley scoring. They have a lot of momentum happening right there. So we're going to look to see what playmaking we can get before we get into, again, it's a short handoff pass there for Valley State. This is the replay with a nice connection. Quarterback is not getting too much pressure in the pocket. 1st and 10. Nice short handoff pass, gaining some yardages there. I know that Coach Flowers talked about offense, and he also talked about defense on the sound bites, but that's a short handoff pass, able to get some yardages to take it on down the chains. And we're at 2nd and 3. No big pressure in the pocket, so they really don't feel too comfortable about throwing long at this point. So that's a good testament to the Golden Bulls as well. They're not allowing the comfortability of saying, I'm going to go ahead and throw long to go into the end zone. 1st and 10 with about 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Fort Valley's ball. And thank you so much for locking into the live broadcast. Hopefully on next year, I will be live with the bowl. But we have a lot of things going on behind the scenes here, so. And that's a takedown right there. Masterfully done. Johnson C. Smith. Golden Bulls. With about 1 minute 50 left into the second quarter. Nowhere was there to go. Nice defense. Number 2, getting it done. And we're also going to listen into some of the broadcasts live from the Beach Bowl. It is rainy weather. Okay, he's going to try and go long into the end zone. And there's the interception. Running, 30, 20, and drops down. All right. Now, let's go into some live action with the commentators.
Laundry on the field there, Charles. I saw, as a former receiver myself, I saw the hole. Oh, yeah. I saw the hole from up here, Charles. Right? You got to call that. Can't stop the receiver impeding his progress to the ball. You know, DB's trying to get with that way all that time, but no, sir. I'm going to need that to come on back, Charles.
All right, you're defending your guys. I'll give you that. We'll check the flag. We know it's coming back the other way.
Right.
Wilkins with a nice return nonetheless after that pick in the end zone. That one got away from Durham on the pass.
And that was the dagger.
The end of it, I think it may have slipped as he let it
So the refs are
and his guy,
calling
he had a guy up the seam. The DB was holding him down.
the moment. So let's see. Let's take another look at that replay.
You know, the ref sees it.
Before the pass, holding, defense, number 29. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic first down. I am off of you.
Wow.
You get the keys to the city, Scotty. All right.
The receiver in me saw it a mile away.
Somebody agreed with you too, right? First and 10. Wildcat.
Reset. Wouldn't be surprised to see if Coach Gibbs go with the run. You're in field goal range.
Okay, so they're not calling that a pick, but still apply the pressure, Golden Bulls.
And whistles before the snap.
Everybody's getting a little anxious.
Timeout. Johnson C. Smith. That's their second timeout of the half. So the Bulls taking that timeout there.
Well, they're taking the time out, I would think. That way they can shut down some of the momentum there. We thought it was a pick. It looked like a pick at first, but then they just moved it on back down. So I would do a timeout, definitely, but I really wouldn't do many of the timeouts because you don't want to use your timeouts until you really, really need them. I think this was a good call to do the timeout because that momentum shift after looking as if it was a pick and taking it down to the 20, referee called it back. And so it's time to do a talk. It's time to do a timeout. That way you can make some adjustments with what's going on, because going into the third, you need to get on the scoreboard and you know, make some points, put up some points. Keep it locked with me, BB Davis from BB Love Sports, where sports and gaming is the exquisite fusion. Thank you so much for locking into the Florida Beach Bowl, first inaugural bowl. And myself as a proud Floridian. Listen, it's Florida. You could have sunshine at 3 o'clock. You know what it is, rain. But we're going to get back into the gameplay.
sparks in motion down to the left side. He'll stop there. Ball fake. Durham unloads it to the end zone. Got a man behind the coverage.
Too far, overthrown. And nice coverage there with Johnson C. Smith, making sure that play was going to be broken up. So I love that. Overthrown. All right, and we got a nice little flip down. Okay. Replay. Shout out to the replay family. Second and 10 with 1:04 left into the second quarter before we go to the half. I'm pretty sure they may try to go long again. Okay, went short. Open. So I'm moving it down the chains there to the 10. Decided not to go long. Mixing up the plays there. Not a lot of pressure there in the pocket for the QB. So from what I can see, they're definitely mixing up the plays pretty good here for Fort Valley State. And they're going to try before the end of the second quarter to try and get another touchdown. Went 1st and 9.
Getting the defense to be even thinking about that. That's what they're going to try to do is throw it. And Marshall makes them pay left side, runs it to the 9.
Right, by mixing up the play.
For the Wildcats. 57 seconds left before half. On the ground, Marshall being trailed.
Shut them down. Golden Bulls. So at this point, they can try and go for it, put themselves into field goal position if they want to, or just go ahead and try and run it in with a touchdown. So the defense is just going to have to get a little bit more aggressive for the Golden Bulls and mix up their plays as well. And if you want some little history here after this play, I'm going to give you some, so lock it in.
Durham across to Marshall, got it in space. Marshall inside.
Touchdown for Fort Valley. All right, so there it is with 16 seconds. They moved up the chains there with a nice connected pass and just went straight in with quickness into the end zone. Touchdown, Fort Valley State. All right, so we got a touchdown for Fort Valley State. New score change, 15. Golden Bulls have yet to get on the boards. It's a rainy vibe in Fort Lauderdale, but we're going to do some trivia here. So stay locked in with me, BB Davis of BEBELUVSPORTS, broadcasting live for Florida Beach Bowl. Oh my gosh, there's nothing like watching home. All right, so if you all wanted a little bit of trivia, I'll go ahead and give it to you. Now, if you want to talk about coaches, head coach for Johnson C. Smith Golden Bulls, Maurice Flowers, was once the head coach for Fort Valley State. And the commissioner for the SIAC, Sir Anthony Holloman, is a Smithite. Johnson C. Smith. We all went to college together. And here we go with the Golden Bulls band. But one thing I do love about the inaugural moment here what I do love here as they go through their commentary is how they put this together. The young men, they get to travel from both places. The conferences get a good bowl. This will go down in the history books because you have history. First inaugural bowl, first two teams to play in the bowl. There we have Fort Valley State band. So it's a thrill ride. And I thank y'all so much for locking in. All right, so we're going to the half, and we're going to go on a break real quick, so stay locked in. And we're back. Thank you so much for locking in with me, BB Davis, for BB Love Sports, where sports and gaming is exquisite fusion. Johnson C. Smith University Marching Band We're going to take a listen into the band here at halftime. And if you are in Fort Lauderdale at the Florida Beach Bowl, we hope that you really enjoy yourself at the Beach Bowl with your alma mater as a football sport enthusiast. We really hope that you enjoy yourself to the fullest. Gotta love a marching band. And it's always so good to throw support behind all of the conferences, whether it's your conference or not, because when it all comes down to it, it's unity for everyone. I know that the commissioners from the MEAC, the SWAC, CIAA, and the SIAC all went together earlier in the month, ending in November, to Washington, D.C., to speak about making sure that the universities, the institutions have what they need to continue the excellence for their schools. And I love the unity in that. So we want to give a round of applause to that as well. And again, if you are having trouble streaming, this is just for future reference, or if you're locking in right now, the official YouTube link at the Florida Beach Bowl is not working for any of us, and we had a lot of people giving calls to my editors and stuff like that, and as well as to myself. Make sure you go to HBCU Plus. There is no need to sign up for that. You're just on, and that's what we had to do. Because again, we're connected with like NBC Sports and everything as media professionals. So when we hit the link over at the official website, it just didn't click us in. All right, so if you're having some good old band memories, this is your time just to smile about it. Make good memories you can look back and smile about. Now, I didn't do the band in college, but I did the band from grade school, middle school, junior high, high school, and I am a flutist. Flutist is the age of 7. So, I love my section, woodwinds. All right, Johnson C. Smith University, Golden Bulls. And listen, despite what anybody is saying, I love Andre 3000 from the hip-hop iconic group Outkast. His album, the flute album, is just everything. And myself as a flautist, I love that. And giving commentary about the Flag Girls. Let's talk about it. Just like I did at other live broadcasts. Those flags are not easy. I remember a couple of girlfriends in high school, they were flag girls. And I was like, let me hold that flag. We were at band practice. And I was like, oh my God, I have so much respect for you all because this thing is heavy. It's heavy. So shout out to the flag girls and the flag guys. Shout out to the Florida Beach Bowl. Shout out to everybody who made this happen. So we have about 17 minutes left for halftime. So if you're not there this year, make plans to be at the Florida Beach Bowl for next year. It only gets bigger and better. I love being witness to the inaugural. And if you're not there live, and if you're listening to any live stream, then you're there in spirit and you have witnessed the first inaugural Florida Beach Bowl. And you can see from the tubas it's raining, but you know what it is. You can practice in any kind of weather, and you can play and perform in any kind of weather. And so that's what gives the a full respect for being in the band, playing sports. Yes, it does. We got some little UZ vert there. So with each band, they have their own set to give chance for the next band to come out and perform. So I know Fort Valley's band is there, so we're going to see what happens when they come on the field, if they come on the field. Okay, so they're moving off of the field. And let's give a round of applause to JCSU Smith Golden Bulls. All right, so that was JCSU Smith University Golden Bulls band at halftime. And right now we're going to tune in to Fort Valley State band for halftime at the inaugural Florida Beach Bowl. Now my uncle, that was his section right there. Okay? Right there. Fort Valley State University Marching Band, we're going to listen in to their halftime show as well. I'm BB Davis, BB Love Sports, where sports and gaming is exquisite fusion. I love the formations of all bands. We used to cover, we will be getting back to doing that, but we're behind the scenes getting things ready to bring more media, big content. But we did go to cover the band competitions. It's always a beautiful thing to do that. It's so much joy in going to compete, to play at your good level, to meet up with others that you know. Music is just so universal. Okay, I see the ladies have on the leotards with some leopard. You know, listen. Shout out to us girls that love a good old leopard. Gotta love the leopard. Nice choreography there. Fort Valley State Marching Band. So you know you gotta get the get down, get down. So here's that get down moment. Got some Chrisette Michelle. Both bands have done an incredible job Mixing in the past with the present. We love that. All right, so the halftime show is almost over. Thank you so much for locking in. I'm BB Davis for BB Love Sports, where sports and gaming is exquisite fusion. It is my extreme pleasure doing this live stream for you all. I do support all conferences, but it's my special love, of course, for Johnson Smith, because you know what it is. Smithites, love for Smithites. This is the inaugural bowl, the Florida Beach Bowl. What a lovely place to have it. Myself, you know, I'm going to show some love as a Floridian. It's good to have y'all in the state. Yes, it is. So we got about 6 minutes left into the halftime. I'm sure in both locker rooms, the momentum for Fort Valley State is to continue with their progress and to continue with their playmaking. Johnson Smith is going to have to make some aggressive plays and make some adjustments as well, because from what we're seeing, Fort Valley State, they're mixing up the plays, going long, going short, handoff passes, just reading the room. Okay? And Smith is going to have to read the room as well. All right? So we're going to take a really quick break here. So stay locked in to the Florida Beach Bowl live stream with BB Davis for BB Love Sports, where sports and gaming is the exquisite fusion. Stay locked in, everybody.